Guys, Tony here. So if you ever decide to light a fire in your sandbox and, well, you're left over with all this contaminated sand full of charcoal, twigs, and a whole bunch of debris that you don't want, on this video I'm going to show you how to process all that. So what you're going to need is a couple buckets, a drying tray, and a flour sifter. So to get started, take your contaminated clay and add it to a bucket full of water. So I'm only going to show you a small batch because as I record this I only have one hand to use. So what we're doing here is we're suspending all the debris inside the clay. So the stuff that floats top is obviously the charcoal and the wood, which can be collected. Flour sifter makes your life a lot easier. You can scoop that aside to be used for later fuel. We'll be processing that into, well, charcoal. So basically, after you're done scooping all the wood and charcoal, you'll be left over with a solution, which is great as a fertilizer because it contains all the nitrates dissolved from the ash. And underneath, on the bottom, which is the sand, which is relatively clean. It contains a hell of a lot less debris, but this is probably the best quality you can get with this method. It's practical, but it's not really necessarily efficient. Like if you're only processing a small pile of dirt, it's okay. But if you're processing a lot, then you probably might want to get an industrial mixer or something of the sort. Anyways, once you collect all your wood, you pour off the water, and you're left over with the relatively clean sand. This is can't really see much residue in there, but you could just pour that off into your sandbox. So here's for the most recent bucket loads of sand that I cleaned, and it's relatively clean. It's pretty good. All right, and on to the charcoal. So once you collect off the charcoal, it needs to be dried, so that's what the drying tray is for. And just leave it out in the sun, wait till it dries. So it still contains a relatively small amount of clay and dust. So, but once it's dried, you'll be able to sift that off, which roughly translates into when you pour this, most of the big chunks of charcoal will go down, and in the corners of the tray, all the sand and the ash will collect, and you'll be able to separate it that way, and your end result is all relatively good charcoal. So this is a batch I made a couple days ago, so you can see almost all charcoal. So still got a couple twigs here and there, but that could be burned off. So this can be. I'm planning to use some of this charcoal for future projects, like. It's a source of carbon for my graphic crucible, fire bricks, and, well, fuel for my future foundry that I'm planning to make with, hopefully make with these 2 barrels, but we'll see. Anyways, thanks for watching. Bye.